real.
They are evil. They are just the sins.
Oh, Luca.
Righto.
Hello. I was
Aye.
just. Yeah, come in, come in. I was just reading this letter.
Oh, is it from?
Just a friend.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Are you that you're giving a speech in the next meeting?
I will be. Yeah. I'm just.
Nothing too liberal, I'm hoping.
I just have some notes of what I want
That's
to
good.
say. Yes. I am doing a speech.
That's
It's. I don't know if Horatio's gonna like it though.
well. If it's too liberal, I must advise you to not go forward with it.
Oh, you would. You would. Um. It's just with everything that's been going on in Savannah over the past year.
How are you holding up after your Davenport?
If I'm going to be honest, Luca, I haven't been doing well. It's been very
Yeah.
difficult. I imagine it's similar to how you felt after Savannah. After
It
Sonora, rather, I should
was
say.
it was difficult for the time for the first month, but yeah.
I thought that after Davenport fell, maybe given time, I would feel the same way that you felt now about war, about everything. But if I'm being honest, I don't. All I'm feeling is just. Someone can everyone except me and Harrison mute, by the way, because I can hear echo. All I'm feeling is just anger. That's all it is, and just the frustration. We've been going for how long in Savannah, and what's been done?
200 years.
200 years, and what's been done from this point of view? Savannah's gone. It's been taken. The Coolians have won. And that scares me a lot more than I feel like it scares everyone else.
Yeah. It's from the situation we're in at the moment, a lot of us agree that war now cannot take place. It shouldn't take place. We've lost. There's no point fighting for lost gains. More men will just die.
And so, is doing nothing really the best thing?
We can
Looking at
still support in our ways.
what ways? What ways?
There's Paolo still fighting on to
Paolo.
the against of my wishes, of course. There's still support for Majestic Savannah. You know that, I know that. But a world war going against Kulu is it's not a very smart idea.
Back at the tourney of Polida, I asked you if the Juanis world united, could we beat Kulu? And you said that you didn't know. Do you still feel that way?
No,
No.
no. They've played their hand, the Coolians. They've shown us what they can do, and now we know what they can do. If it comes to it, then yeah, the Wanistic world could beat them back. But I don't see a future where that actually happens.
The Juanis world has been at each other's throats for just too long. I understand.
Do you think that they'll, for example, the Imperates, will they link arms with all their former colonies under the days of Victrix to go fighting a foreign continent? I very much doubt it.
I don't know. Even so, what? I mean, if we're talking about Imperatories, they haven't fought a war in what 150 years, something like that. They swore off it.
Rusty.
They completely swore off it.
Well,
And
if
yet,
you saw a continent at war like that, you'd also not want to go to war again.
and yet, even so, they supported Savannah. When Horatio turned their back on them, the Emperors, they sent them gold and weapons. Imagine if everyone did
Didn't
that.
do much.
No,
You can have all the gold and all the weapons in the world, but
no.
there's some things you can't stop. That
In
is
that
one of them.
instance, it was too little, too late. But I don't know. Part of me wishes for a better future. All of me wishes for a better future, and it seems that everyone else just isn't interested anymore.
A better future isn't achieved with swords and blood. You know that. I know that. A better future is man talking to man
We've
to
talked
put
to them.
away the sword.
We've talked to them. How many times have we talked to them? You talked to them. You talked to
I
them.
have.
And yet they still walked in to Sonora and to Davenport.
But now that they have what they want, do you think that's where they're going to stop? Do you reckon they'll march on? Polida, Guadalea, Peridano,
I mean,
Calveron. Here.
what do you think? Do you think that
No.
they would?
The one there.
They wouldn't dare. I think that we're leaving a lot up to chance. We're leaving a lot of the future up to what the Coolians want. We're letting them dictate a whole lot.
When they are in the seat of power that they're in, and they hold all the cards to their chest, it is in our best interest for them to tell us at the moment what to do. Because the last thing we want is 300,000 Coolians marching up to our walls.
Yeah. I have to go look over this letter again from my friend. I'm going to go get some food in the meantime. I suppose I'll see you in the chamber, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for meeting with me, Ecclesia Cavelius. I've got you
No
your
problem.
steak.
Oh,
It's a
thank
little
you very
gift.
much.
I just got done talking with Luca in my room.
That's good.
I'm just frustrated, I suppose. All this stuff about Pope Horatio, the war with Savannah, I'm sure you know it well. But
Yes.
I just... Everyone is telling me, it seems. Luca, all the words from the Pope, they're all telling me that war is just not the way. That for a better future, we have to work with the Coolians who've just gone through and devastated my home for however long. It's just... Wouldn't that frustrate you?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be frustrating?
that would be.
I mean, is war with Kulu really such an impossible reality? I suppose it is. I suppose it is. I mean, how do you look at it?
how do I look at this situation?
I mean,
I think
just what do you think about war with Kulu? Or war in general? It
I
feels
think it's
necessary.
necessary.
Yeah, okay. It's necessary. I got a letter. It arrived just this
Who's
morning.
it from?
It's from Prince Paolo in Savannah. Well, of Savannah. He's writing from Guadalajara. I didn't tell Luca. He told me that something happened in Davenport after he retreated.
What happened?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Alright.
But Prince Paolo, he is devastated. He's lost everything. I've lost everything too. Except at the end of the day, I get to sit here in the great cathedral, and he's out there somewhere. He sent 2 letters. He sent one to me and one to His Holiness Horatio. I need to know. I need to know, and I could get into a lot of trouble by saying this. If Horatio, His Holiness, sticks to his ways of putting himself in service of Kulu, which is what he's doing. Luca all but confirmed it. That is what he's doing. Doing what Kulu wants, is how he put it. If that is the case, I need to know, would you support someone challenging His Holiness's authority? And I know that's a lot to ask.
Honestly. You want my true opinion?
Yeah?
Yes.
Right. That's good to know. That's good to know. I suppose then I will see you in the ecclesiarchy chamber this afternoon. And I really appreciate if this conversation stays between us.
I'll keep this conversation a secret.
Good day to you, Ecclesiarch Velius.
See ya.
Get ready.
I would like to start the meeting.
Thank you, Your Holiness. I suppose I'll go first then. There are things that require attention to this chamber. Events in Savannah that have transpired that are heartbreaking for us all to see. And very, very personal to me. The fall of Davenport to the Coolian forces weighs heavily on all of us. But as we know, that was my home, and so it weighs on me perhaps most heavily. What I have wanted to come before you all to ask is that I do not think it is worthwhile for us to have cut off our support to Savannah. to Prince Paolo and his efforts. What has happened in Savannah? What may have happened in Savannah should be disgusting to everyone in this chamber. And we should do something about it immediately. I know that there are many people here who would not counsel war. I've come before everyone now to say that it is a necessity. That whether we see it or not, there's only one path to peace. And it is not through allowing Kulu to march into the holy land of the Juanist faith unopposed. Thank you.
You ask me to send in and regain our land. And I tell you, why? I ask you, why would we send in more people? Why would we provoke Kulu? To be the Pope, I've learnt a few things. Wisdom is knowing which battles you must fight and which must be left alone. This is one that has to be left alone.
And what if you left it alone when you should have fought?
Then that's a mistake I would take to my grave.
Not have a choice.
Mate, what do I do?
um,
Genuinely. I have nothing to say because it's just like such a shit point of view.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless someone else would like to be the Pope.
Harrison, speak up.
For what?
Jump in.
You're the
Why
Pope
peace
now.
Why peace is good.
Ecclesiarchs from Xoracree, Novacree, Rikacree, Fulcree. You all know war. Some more than others. Correct?
Aye.
Correct.
Me and Ecclesiarchs Fridays at a home have been taken. Ecclesiarch from Fulcree. Your people spent up, what was it, 200 years at war with each other? And what did that cause? The complete fragmentation of an empire. Novacree. You fought against beasts. And what changed? War isn't necessary. War is an evil. War is something we should have left behind us. For us to call to war is the call of the extinction of the faith itself. And what may or may not have happened in Davenport, you know, if we knew what happened in Davenport, what went down in Davenport, would that be a real reason to send young men to go die in a field against an enemy which doesn't see us here as the enemy. We can't put our hand into that pot. We cannot shake that pot. We cannot poke the bear.
It's been clear now, through Luca and the Pope, His Holiness's words. Your arguments aren't drawn from love of the faith. They're not drawn from virtue. They're drawn from fear. It's just fear. Fear of what Kula would do if they went to war with us. How easily they could march through Pelida, Guadalejia, Calvaron, Eula. It's unfathomable that we can sit here debating the lives of people who live 1,000 miles from here. And that the counsel that you all bring, that unfortunately my friend Luca brings, is that doing nothing is the best road to lasting peace. Now, I'm no expert on Coolian affairs, as His Holiness and Ecclesiarch Luca may be. But I know that if they already see us as weak, then you're right, they probably don't see us as an enemy. They just see us as another stepping stone. Would that not be right? Why shouldn't they think that? Why shouldn't they think that the Juanis world will be pushed over to the side? Why shouldn't they think that Coolian hegemony, global hegemony, is all but inevitable? Why wouldn't they think that? We've earned that reputation. Unfortunately, Juantopia has earned a weak reputation in recent years. Through no fault, of course, to Horatio, His Holiness. But this is the way that things are. And to be actless, to do nothing, feels in of itself a sin.
I think you mistake my hope for a better world, my hope for peace, as weakness, as fear. But no, it isn't. We must stay strong, and we must believe in Juan's will.
And what if Juan's will is to fight?
Then we fight. Every man I send into Savannah to try and reclaim Davenport, to try and reclaim everything that's been lost, everything I send into it, and everything we lose is blood on my hands.
You haven't sent anything in 15 years.
I want peace. I want a better, safer world. And I don't want to drag more people into this. I don't want to rise the death counts. I don't want more blood shed, more swords drawn. We must stay strong.
Unfortunately, what you want is irrelevant. Kulu has decided what they want, and they wanted war, and they got it, and they won. And the decision is to do nothing. What have you done? What are you going to do?
The second we provoke Kulu is the second they see us as a rival, as an enemy. And what are they going to do? Come straight over to us.
The world has already given you their support once before. What's to stop them from doing it again?
The fear of Kulu. Now, I'm not saying I fear Kulu, because I don't. But the world does.
Yeah, yeah.
The world
world
fears
does.
Kulu.
I don't.
My opinion is strong, and my decision is made.
Fine.
If war comes and we must go to war against the Empire of Kulu, what would be the goal? What would be the goal? Would we just stop at Savannah? Reconquer Savannah, give it back to the people? Or do we go furthermore? Do we go into Xoracree itself? Do we go through all their colonies to the south of the continent? And do we work up north? And do we become the very conquerors which we see them as? It's hypocrisy. We do not make it right by going to war.
You're talking about a future that doesn't exist.
But it's a future which some of us in this hall want.
Mm.
Where do we draw the line? If war is what the people want, when do we stop? Do we stop when we get to Savannah and take Savannah? Do we stop when we get to Rosaria? Do we stop when we get to Colossus itself and become the conquerors which they are? We cannot fight wrong with wrong. And yeah, I fear Kulu. I am brave enough to stand here in front of you all to say that I fear Kulu. Terrified of it. If they choose, they can make the waters unsafe. Ships, gone. There's nothing to fight that. If they choose to do so, trade stops in the vital shipping routes. Because it's not just power they hold on us here, it's power they can hold on everyone else around the world. They may give support for a crusade. They may.
Actually, just a note, Harrison. The word crusade doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, I just realised it, so.
Sorry.
The world may want a war against Kulu, but may I ask you, the people in the house who wants a war with Kulu, how do you suppose they get their ships from their cities, from their ports to here, without a bloop going for them? It is illogical. War with Kulu is illogical and cannot work physically. It'll be more men going to their deaths. Yes, there's nothing else I want to see than a free savannah, than a Kulian free continent. The continent of Xoracree, which upheld the religion of one for millennia. There's nothing much more I want than that. But as it stands at the moment, it cannot be. And we had plenty of chances before this. Plenty of chances to stop a Kulian presence on our continent. And none of these have taken. None of them. We tried fighting them on the sea. The Savanese tried to fight them on the sea. And guess what? The Kulians beating them on the sea twice. We tried to fight them on the land. And they beat us on the land every single time. Savannah, which was the most powerful army in the entire world. The entire Wanistic world could not face them. So what do we do? What do we do? Send young boys from fucking Xoracree? Do we send young boys from Novacree? Do we send young boys from Xoracree itself to fight on this continent to be end up slaughtered in a machine? Do we choose to do that? Dying in a war is not an honourable thing. I've seen it firsthand. The boys who go to fighting off in these wars which the politics make, they don't feel any joy, any honour, any religion as they falter on the floor fucking bleeding out their chests. They don't feel none of it. That's all I have to say.
I think we're done. I think the meeting should be adjourned.
This meeting is concluded.
Luca,
Yeah.
sit down. Just wherever, it's fine. You don't know what happened in Devonport.
No.
I have the report here. No one else on this side of the world knows it. Except me and Horatio.
What does it say?
Dear Verade. Oh, sorry. Dear Ecclesiarch Verade. My friend. I'm writing to you from the cathedral in Guadalajara.
Gentlemen,
Your
Your
Holiness.
I understand your point of view. But I cannot support a losing battle. I'm sorry.
Should I continue?
Yeah.
Dear Ecclesiarch Verade, my friend. I'm writing to you from the cathedral in Guadalajara. Davenport has fallen. We won a small victory against the Coolians, and we were able to retreat successfully with 500 men. And my professional bodyguard. There are some citizens which have written to me in particular about the goings-on in Davenport itself. The word I have, the word in which I am giving to you in an and His Holiness Horatio IX, in an identical letter, is the report in which every able-bodied male in the city of Davenport was put to the sword by Coolian forces.
What?
I'm sorry that this may not be the news that I wanted to bring. I wish I could tell you of a great victory in which we were outnumbered and beat back the heathen, and yet Juan did not will it this day. I hope that we will meet again soon. From Prince Paolo of Savannah.
Every able-bodied man.
Everyone.
And His Holiness got the same letter.
Horatio got the identical letter. That's what he kept from us.
And I refuse to say that.
Luca. He lied. Horatio lied in front of all of us. Because he knows that if he didn't, then he would have had to abandon everything he held dear.
"20 years of my life I've been trying to stop a war. Trying to
I know.
stop the carrying on of a war. And not just this war. A lot of wars I've had to stop. Or try to stop. But every man in the city, I've never seen that.
I didn't want to believe it either. I couldn't help but, when I first read it, I couldn't help but picturing it. Every able-bodied man. Of what I couldn't help but imagining what that looked like.
Gee. What do you... So he lied to us all.
He did.
Lied to us all. So... That's grounds of dismissal, that.
I know.
If any of us did that, we'd be out.
We'd be stripped of our title. If anyone else did that.
What do we do?
I think that all that considered, there's only one thing that can be done. We have to do something which has never been done before. And we need to try and...
Which is...
We need to call for a vote of no confidence.
We can't have two popes.
I was thinking that as well.
We can't have two popes. It'll put us into disillusionment. The papacy could be over. Two popes has never happened.
There's only one person that I can imagine taking Horatio's place. There's only one person in our generation which has seen Holy Juan himself.
I don't want it.
You don't?
I don't want it. I had opportunities to take it. Before Horatio, they wanted me to go for it. I didn't want it.
Why not?
And I definitely don't want it now.
Why not?
We need someone younger to do it. I'm only getting older.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not getting younger, am I?
Yeah, I
And
know.
the last thing I want is the overwhelming burden of being the Pope.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
So it is.
But if
Should
not
be a
you,
younger
then...
man.
If not you, then who?
A younger man.
I don't know if there is anyone else. But I know that we can't let Horatio go uncontested.
We can't. Not without news.
I think we're going to have to sleep on it then.
I can draft a few names
Yeah, that'd be
who
helpful.
we could put forward. Right.
No. Oh, Your Holiness.
Hello.
Actually, I was hoping to speak to you at some point. I just wanted to give an apology for how I acted in the ecclesiarchy chamber. I think I got a bit heated.
It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you I was sorry.
Yeah. Well, is that all?
Oh, I was just coming up to here to look at something in the archive there, but Bones of Saint Cressadi.
Yeah. What of them?
It's just got me thinking about him. The Tale of Cressadi's in here, right? Well, I know it is. The Tale of Cressadi. I
Yes.
haven't read that one in a long time. What was it? He was so afraid of taking another life that... something like that. Yeah, he was so afraid of taking another life that he couldn't help but weep before his own enemies. And it was only when Juan himself came down and said that
I am aware of the tale of Cressadi.
yeah.
What of it?
Well, that story tells us that to fight for yourself is just. That if you are acting in defense, then it can never be a sin to kill. And of course that opens up a whole other box of trash. People have used Saint Cressadi hundreds of times to justify unjust wars. But it can't help but remind me that Saint Cressadi is much like us, so scared of taking another life that we don't act at all. He got down on his knees in prayer, and it was only when Juan himself came down and said, to fight for yourself is never sinful, is never unjust, that he was able to transform himself into a great warrior, a great man of God. And after all he did, here he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just got me thinking.
Thinking of.
Wantopia. If Wantopia is Saint Cressadi, the enemies are Kulu. We've been backed into this corner, haven't we? Been backed into a corner over and over again by the Kulians, and we're so afraid of them that we aren't doing anything. Maybe we should try calling out to Juan. Maybe he'll tell us what to do. Came down
Maybe
to
we
Lucas
should.
with me. Well, I suppose I'll go think about that in prayer then.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Holiness, for your time.
Yeah.
Luca?
Righto.
So,
I was
I was,
gathering some names.
yeah. Thank you.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, please.
First one I got was Ecclesiarch Heinrich from Festia.
Okay.
Traditionalists.
Yeah.
bit like us, we know how it is to have our lands conquered and people massacred. Him himself, as you know, had his homeland taken as well, as Vestia.
Mm.
He's a, well, as you know him, stronger, independent man, bigger
Yeah.
thinker. Second one, I've got Ecclesiarch Heron from Peridania.
All right.
And all you have to do is look at Peridania to know,
I
well,
know.
what they mean. I've got Ecclesiarch
That's a good one.
Galen from Harpitium.
Okay.
He's very popular in Falkreath if it is to go down to it. We'd have Falkreath's full backing.
That's
And
good.
the last name I've got is Ecclesiarch Varado.
What?
You're a younger lad. You're a younger man. You have the potential to do it. And I think what we need at the moment is a Pope who understands the struggle, understands what's going on, not a Pope from 500 miles away, 1,000 miles away, and 10,000 miles away. And we'd rather not have a Pope whose self-interest is on Xoracree and not Xoracree. If it comes to it, you'll have my full backing. So you've got the papacy.
Wow.
We can't
Thank
just
you.
call this with two of us. We need more than that.
We have.
Each one of these names I've said also want Horatio gone.
Then we have them. We have Velius too.
Velius. But the issue is how many loyalists does Horatio still have in there?
I don't know. I suppose we'll have a bit
What's
more
that?
work to do.
6 of us to call a no contest.
Some big names, but we do need
Big
more.
names. Yeah.
I'm still stuck on what you said.
Listen, we'd rather have a younger Pope, someone from Xoracree, than a lying old fool from Novacree.
Oh my god. Thank you for your support, I suppose. I would be happy to take the mantle of the papacy.
So would a lot of other people. Now you go gather that support and let's get this twat out of here.
You got it.